Hey, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another video here on the channel. My name is Matt, in case you don't know who I am. This is where we talk about day trading futures. In case you didn't know, every single morning here on this channel, starting at 8:20 Central, Monday through Friday, I am live streaming my actual day trading sessions. So if that's something that interests you, come hang out. Make sure you press that subscribe button and like this video down below to show some support. But it's free and it's every single morning. So come watch some live day trading and come hang out. It's a great community built around traders. So in this video, what we're going to be going over is 2020 has happened. Let's quickly cover what happened and what it means going into 2021 for the markets, for myself as a trader and for you as a trader, right? So let's go and dive into it. All right, guys. So this is a chart of the S&P 500. It is a market benchmark, right? It's something that we use to show kind of what's going on with the market overall. 2020 has been crazy, right? So overall, we've had some incredible volatility that as day traders makes our job harder, easier, better, worse, all at the same time, right? Volatility breeds profits, it breeds losses, it breeds movement. And so that's good things for us as day traders. So what do we expect going into 2021? So first off, the market started the year off very strong this past year, making new all-time highs. Then the unexpected happens, COVID happens, market sells off super strong for about a month, right? So into February, going into the end of March, just straight downturn, erasing months and months and months of gains in the stock market. And then we begin what we almost thought was impossible again, the incredible grind back up the rest of the year. Just super strong. The ES getting almost 100% retrace, right? I guess technically speaking, from the lows to the highs, about 71%. The Nasdaq also doing the insane. Let me get all of this crap off. Nasdaq doing the insane as well. From the low to the high, up 94%. Just absolutely insane on the movement after quite a big sell-off. And part of this was everybody was just thinking, this is impossible. The market needs to continue selling off. Businesses are shut down, etc. Unfortunately, that's just not how the market works, and volatility was crazy high. So right now, the year is ending. We are ending the year at all-time highs on both the ES and the Nasdaq. What does it mean going into 2021? For me personally, how I'm prepping for this is to basically continue as I am right now in the month of December, which was buy the dips. While we're at all-time highs, I'm not really trying to short the all-time highs. I don't want to be the very first person to short the nasty move to the downside. I rather would get stopped out trying to buy the dip, because right now buying the dip is very profitable, especially when we get an all-time high and then we come back down to test a previous all-time high. Like here, you can see we bought up really nicely off the previous all-time high at 12,500. And so moving forward for me, going into January, February, March, what I'm looking for is new all-time high pushes and then coming back down to test the previous all-time high ranges, buying those dips. Hopefully it mixes up with our actual day trading strategy as well, and riding it up into some nice long-term gains, hopefully all while day trading in the process. So if we do break this upward momentum, which would take a pretty nasty sell-off, what I'm looking for is lower highs and lower lows. I'm looking for a new trend to form, in which case then I would stop buying the dips if we do stop hanging out around the all-time high level. Again, though, as long as we have the upside is the entire move, right? In all-time high territory, I'm just trying to buy the dips. From a day trader's perspective, though, from my perspective, at the end of the day, while the entire trend might be up, we're going to get some nasty days to the downside. So I am trying to be risk adverse, keep money in my pockets, and play the strategy out successfully. That doesn't mean I'm going to get it long every single day, every single move. I will be trading on the short side for sure. But it just makes sense to go with the overall daily trend and buy the dips as long as I can from a profitability perspective and a probability perspective. It just makes the most sense right now. That being said, all the time new news comes out. We have crazy opens, volume comes in at different levels. We get price pushed down. I'll be watching Delta, using my range bars, watching VWAP and our standard deviations, doing the full strat that I do outline in this channel and every morning on the day trading stream in order to find those precise entries and exits. But from an overall 2021 perspective, that's what I am doing moving forward. And I hope this video helps you in some way just to have a good, clean perspective moving into the fresh year, fresh profits, fresh P&L, and don't get caught with your pants down trying to short every new all-time high rip, right? So I hope you have a great rest of your day. Make sure you press that thumbs up button down below the video and subscribe if you're not yet subscribed and you are interested in some live day trading. Come hang out. We also have a free chat room, which is also linked down below, where it's just an area for like-minded individuals to come hang out. The whole point of this channel is to build community, and I hope you find it here. So I'll see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace.